Heeey! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zinhle if you don't already know me, and today I am back with another Wednesday video. But before we get into today's video, you guys, I would like to welcome all my new Wednesday kings and queens. Welcome to my channel, you guys, and I hope you guys do stay. And to all of those who've been there since day one, hello my Wednesday kings and queens, and I hope you guys are enjoying my content this far. So as you guys can see by the title of today's video, the girl is leaving. The girl is moving. I am moving, guys, and I decided to do this video mainly to explain to you guys what led to this decision and all the questions that you guys might have before I post another video that you're gonna see after this one, which will be my actual moving day, or I don't know when that video will come. But I just don't want you guys to be confused when you guys see that video and be like, what's happening with this girl? So I just wanted to explain to you guys what's going on and why I'm moving, and yeah, all of that jazz. So if you are keen to see this video, please do continue watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to turn on your post notifications on so that you can be notified when I post a new video. And please do leave a comment down below, something nice, something cute, please, my darlings. Leave a comment down below, and yeah, let's have a conversation in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So let me explain myself and actually talk about the reasoning behind this video. So I jotted down some questions that you guys might have. I mean, not that you guys were asking questions or anything, but I'm just clarifying things for you guys, that some questions that you guys might have, even though you won't ask me, which I feel like you should. If you want to ask me a question, please do. But some questions that I think people might have when it comes to such videos. So if you have any other question besides the ones that I have here, please do put it in the comments down below and ask me any question, and then I promise to answer you guys as honest as I can. So the first question that I jotted down for myself is, what led me to this decision? So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a story time, or it's not really a story time, but a little bit of a backstory of why I actually decided, of why I actually made this decision. So let me start here. So I've lived in Bloemfontein almost my whole life, right? So I lived in Bloemfontein, went to primary school here, went to high school here, started varsity, finished varsity here, started my first paying job here, which is a part-time job, but started working here. And initially, when I started varsity, I didn't want to study in Bloem. What I wanted to study is social work, right? And I didn't want to study it in Bloemfontein. I actually wanted to go to UP, which is University of Pretoria. And I promise you, I'm not lying. My sister, okay, let me not involve other people, but my sister can actually testify to this. So I wanted to go to UP, right? I wanted to go to UP for university. I don't know, man. I just fell in love with Pretoria. It was just that one place. I was like, oh my god, I want to study there. I want to start working there. Everything. I just fell in love with Pretoria. So I told my mom and my sister, and they were like, are we in doubt? They were like, sis, you're not going anywhere. So obviously first year I was still young and stuff, and I feel like they said I'm not going there because they didn't want me to suffer when I get that side, because financially it's not like so rich ekaya and we are well off, that kind of stuff, So obviously they knew Guti, me going that side is gonna put a financial strain on themselves, and also they were also fearing other things that parents fear, which is like me falling into the wrong things, me being around the wrong crowds, me being yabona zonke izinto that parents actually think when their kids are growing up. So they also didn't want me to go because of those reasons, which I completely understand. At that time I didn't understand. I was like, I understood my financial situation, but I didn't understand the whole point of them thinking I might go out of hand. Because to be quite honest with you guys, I was never a child or stoat. I was never rebellious at home. Like I was never like someone who went to parties, who like I only did those things like second year of varsity, like when I started exploring and like hanging out with other people and having fun, but I was never that person like in high school. So I didn't understand why they felt I would do such things, which I didn't understand. But they had their reasons, and I'm so grateful that I didn't go when I wanted to go, because one thing for sure, I know Ukuti, things wouldn't have turned out the way they turned out right now. So that's why I am so grateful for the journey that God actually puts me in. It's because I never know what's going to happen, but He always knows what's going to happen. So whenever He prevents things in my life, now as an adult, I thank Him more than I get disappointed, because I feel like He knows best. So whatever that happens, whatever that I seek in my life and then I don't get it right away, I know Ukuti, there must be a good reason why I'm not getting this at this particular time. So I wanted to go to Pretoria. I couldn't go to Pretoria. And then I decided to just give in and study in Bloemfontein, right? But my heart was still there. I still wanted to go to Pretoria. I still talked about it. And it was just one of those things that I absolutely loved. So making a decision to go to Pretoria for me right now was never like a hard decision. There is also someone involved, which I'm gonna get to that. It's in one of my points, but it's not really about that person. It's not about that person, but it's like my heart has been longing to go there even before me meeting this particular person. So it was just one of those things. I feel like I was destined to go there, but like I said, God's journey. So the next point, or the next question that I want to talk about is career or business ventures. So what is mainly now taking me to Pretoria, because like I said, back then I wanted to go because I wanted to go to UP, to study at UP, which I am still gonna study there because I still want to further my studies. So I'm still planning to further my studies at UP. But right now, career wise and business wise, I feel like going to Pretoria for me is actually, it makes more sense than staying in Bloemfontein. And I don't want to speak on it too much because I don't want to jinx it. I don't like talking about things before I see them in motion. For instance, when I started my YouTube channel, I never like announced it before I had already shot a video for my YouTube channel. So whatever that I do, I always announce it when I know when it's going to happen. Like I need to have a date where that particular thing that I'm planning to do is going to start. So me being in Pretoria with the business I want to start, it makes more sense than me being in Bloemfontein, financially, transportation wise, just in general. I don't want to say too much about it, honestly, because I believe in saying things when I see now there are everything is unraveling well. Then I'll talk about it once I know for sure this is what's going to happen. Because hey, abantu inhliziyo zabo azikho right. I personally feel like I can only say or put a stamp on things or say things to people when I know for sure this thing is going to happen, or this thing is in more, it's coming now, like it's in the process of, you know, then I can say for sure and tell people what's going on and this and that. For instance, even with this moving thing, I've known for like a month now, but I never mentioned to anyone besides my close friends and my colleagues and my parents, my family, like my mom and my sister. I only spoke to those people. I never put it on social media because I just feel like I first need to see this thing happening before I can actually talk about it or tell a lot of people about it, you know. So I knew for like a month now that I'm going to be moving, but I'm only doing this video now and I'm only posting this video now because by the time you see this video, I'll probably be on my way or actually gone. I think so. I think I'll be on my way or actually like gone to Pretoria already. So yeah, me going to Pretoria is going to benefit me business wise, career wise, and I just feel like I have a strong feeling that things are gonna go very well for me personally when I'm that side more than when I'm this side. And you guys are going to be there throughout the whole journey because obviously I'll be vlogging, I'll be posting videos, and you guys are going to see the whole journey, probably the ups and the downs of me being that side. I'm not expecting things to go smoothly all the time, but I am praying to God that that He will be with me throughout this journey, because even how this happened, it can only be God, guys. Like how it happened, it was just like, what, you know, what? And by the way, I'll be working that side as well. So how things happened, it was just weird. It was just weird, guys. Like I never thought it would come to this point. I mean, yes, I just graduated, but I was not willing to go to Pretoria without a job. That's one thing for sure, because I am an independent woman. Like I like being independent. I don't like depending on other people, basically. So me going to Pretoria without a job was not even an option. I had to go that side with a job, you know. So the next point, or the next question that I want to talk about is anxiety. Do I have anxiety? Did I have anxiety? So this only clicked a few weeks ago that wow, you are actually moving to another province that you've never lived in. Yes, I've been visiting there, but you've never fully moved everything, like relocated to another province. I had some anxiety about it, and it was just one of those things that if I'm destined for it, God will carry me through it. So I had anxiety, but now I'm okay. I mean, I feel like now I'm actually more excited. I was excited when I got the news that I'm moving and stuff, but I got so much anxiety on the unknown. I think that's the problem, not knowing what's gonna happen, like how things are gonna turn out for me when I go that side. Am I gonna be okay? Am I gonna, you know, just not knowing what's going to happen or how things are going to actually turn out gave me the anxiety. But I was reading this scripture which I want to share with you guys from Isaiah 41 verse 10. So I'm going to read it for you guys. And this scripture in particular, after I was actually watching the sermon by Sarah Jakes, and I was watching this sermon, and when I was watching this sermon, and she was talking about all of these things like anxiety, not being able to push yourself because you just always worried about things that you have no control over. And that woman actually, that sermon changed my whole perspective about being anxious about things, because I'm like, I say I believe in God, but I want to be in control of my situations. Like everything that God puts me in, or every situation that God puts me in, I feel like I should take control. I should do this. And it's not like that. If I believe that God is going to be with me throughout this journey, I should never doubt it or have anxiety about it, you know. But I just want to, I'm going to link that sermon down below. For those who want to watch it, please do watch it. It is so encouraging. I was crying throughout that sermon because that woman was speaking volumes to me. So the scripture says, "Fear not, for I am with you." I feel like a lot of people know this scripture, but I feel like we only read scriptures and then we don't actually really apply them to our lives until maybe you are in a certain situation and this scripture hits differently, you know. So this one hit differently. I know the scripture, but it hit differently now with the situation that I'm in. So it says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand, with my righteous right hand." So after reading that scripture, I wrote it down and then I just put it on the wall, and I was like, every single day I'm gonna read this scripture, whatever that I feel like I am, whenever I feel like I am anxious about the moving thing, because I feel like there's a lot that has to go with moving, especially when you're relocating. It's not like I'm moving to another it's not like I'm moving to another continent, but it's still a big deal for someone who hasn't relocated anywhere for 23 years of their lives, 24 years of their life. So I read this scripture every day and it actually pulled me through. Like now I'm better, like now my mood is better, like I'm excited. I can't wait for my journey. I can't wait to grow as a person. I can't wait to be successful. I just can't wait for all of these things. So this is an amazing scripture. And yeah. And last but not least, I'm talking about this one because I feel like a lot of people would think I'm relocating because of this one particular reason, which is not true. There's so much that has to do with me moving than this one point. So long distance relationship. So I've been in a long distance relationship with my partner for like I think a year and a half now, or not, if not 2 years. We've been in a long distance relationship, and I feel like it was challenging for the both of us. It was not easy. It was probably the hardest thing that we could ever put our relationship. It was the hardest test our relationship could ever be in, and it was just challenging. It was emotionally exhausting, but for some weird reason, I feel like it was the distance between us wasn't as bad to a point that we feel like we should end our relationship because of distance. So it wasn't, we were even telling ourselves that we will not break up because of distance. Obviously he's also part of the reason why I'm moving. I'm not gonna downplay it. He is also one of the reasons, because like I said, long distance relationship is the hardest. If you pass 1 year with your partner in a long 1 year in a long distance relationship, I give you the props, sis, because it is so hard. It was so hard for me, but we made it through. We pulled through, and now we are obviously gonna be living together. It was the ghetto child. It was so hard. It was so hard, but I was not about to make any drastic decision of moving to Pretoria because of a man. It was not gonna happen. like I said, me moving there, I had to have a job. I have to have a plan on as to what I'm going to do to improve my life, and I just had to have a why I want to do it, not a who I'm doing it for. It's very important for us to get our parents' blessings in the decisions that we do take about our lives. We might not like them, it might not be something that we want to hear, but sometimes you do need to hear those things in order to know and to actually think about the decision that you're about to take. So those are the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. If you guys have any questions about this video, please do put it in the comments down below, and I hope you guys are also excited for this journey, because sis, it's gonna be a roller coaster. But one thing for sure, it's gonna be a roller coaster to greatness, to success, to all of these things. So let's spread positivity and let's move. And a quick word for those who've been wanting to make a decision about something in their lives: sit down, pray about it. I prayed for like a month prior about it, and I was like, God, if you want this for me, it will happen. So whichever decision that you want to make about your life, one thing I would say for sure is to talk to God about it before you take your decision. Consult with God, and if it's not meant to be, it will obviously not happen. But if it is meant to be, it will happen. I wanted to move when I was still doing my final year, because we were during lockdown. So I was like, I am not going to school anyway. Why don't I just go to Pretoria? And God was like, no, my child, it's not gonna happen for you right now. And it was very disappointing. I was very hurt about not being able to go, but God was just maybe waiting for 2021, and then He will open the doors that I wanted Him to open for me, So I am so happy, you guys, and I hope you guys are also happy for me. And yeah, that's it for today's video, you guys. For those who are not following me on my social media platforms, please do follow me. It's Zinhle_Ndaliso, and I will see you guys on my next Wednesday video, which will be coming very soon. So with that being said, my loves, bye.